Hello everybody, I'm Cameron and I am going to be teaching you all there is to know about coding in Python. So we're going to start off pretty slow here. This video is sort of like an introductory thing. Now if you already have all of the programs that you need, you know what you're doing and you're ready to get started, then go ahead and skip this video. This is going to be helping everybody to get set up. So there's going to be a few things we need in order to code in Python. Now first we're going to need our interpreter. So what is an interpreter? Well, you could think of it sort of like a translator, I guess. Think of a programming language just as like a real world spoken language. In order for someone to know a new language, they would need a translator. They wouldn't just know the language by default. And just like that, your computer is not going to understand Python by default. So it needs that translator. That's going to be this interpreter here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to download this. We're going to download and install Anaconda. So what that's going to do is it's going to let our computer understand Python code. Now, when you download this, it should come along with a program called Spyder. Now, that is an IDE, or an integrated development environment. So what IDEs do is this sort of software comes with all the tools you need in order to write code, test it, all that sort of stuff, all in one software. So Spyder is one of the ones that you can use. Now, when I took my first course on Python in college, that was what I used. But my preferred IDE is PyCharm. So that's what I'm going to be using here. If you're using Spyder, you can follow along. They're very similar. I'll go ahead and show. So this is PyCharm right here now. So you have your files over to the left here. If you want to make a new project, we go there, make a new project, and we just specify the location. And then once you're in a project, you could go ahead and make a new Python file. And that's how you get started here in PyCharm. Now, if you were going to go over to Spyder, see here we have a very similar thing. We have this main window with our current file right there. If we want to make something new, we can just click this new button and it just makes a new file right here. We just have to actually save it as something. So right here, we would click save as, and that's how we would do it in Spyder. So just little tiny subtle differences. Let me get back to PyCharm though. That's pretty much it. Some things to know. So if we have some code, let's just print hello. Let's run that. We're going to want to go to run and run demo. And there we go. So here it prints hello. Now that's going to be under the run window. So you see here down at the bottom. Whereas if you were in Spyder and we were to have that, let's go ahead and we're going to type in, not inside our little comment section here. Let's go and type in print hello. And we're going to run this code. That would be over in here. And don't worry about this stuff for now. But yeah, so that would just be over on this window over here on Spyder. So yeah, there you go. Little subtle differences, this being on the bottom and then in Spyder it's over to the side. But yeah, pretty straightforward. And one thing I did forget to mention before, this is okay if you're on a Windows machine like I am, or if you're on a Mac, you're not going to have any difficulties. See, I have mine right here. I am experienced with programming on Apple devices as well, so for things that might differ between Windows and Mac, it won't really come up too much. A little bit when we're dealing with files. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do that on a Mac as well. But I hope you enjoyed. This was just a quick introductory video. Next time, we're going to get into the programming itself. So, this has been Cameron, and I'll see you in the next one.